Hello friends, welcome back again. In this video, I will explain you how we can connect two VFDs with Delta PLC. I'm using Delta VFDs, one C-2000 model and one VFD-B series. First of all, I will show you in my camera that's two VFDs which is connected with my PLC, and this is my VFD is 2 and this is my VFD is 1, B series VFD 1 and this is B series 2. In this VFD we have to be just change the addresses because of in previous video already I explained about this single drive how we can communicate with the Delta PLC. So now we will both two drives communicate with our PLC by RS-485 communication. In this second number, this C-2000 model, we have to be changed. Already I set the parameters. If you don't know about the setting parameters, please see my video which I made for the C-2000. This all data how can reprogram in C-2000 already I explained, and this VFD delta also already I explained how we can put the parameters for RS communication 485. So let's this one VFD only just we have to be click menu, and next we have to be click on preset, and we will go to the 9 number parameters for communication, that 8 number, that 9 number, and click enter, and first address only just first 0900 you have to be enter, and here you can see this. I will make this little high. Here is command address. VFD command address is 2 selected. If you put select 1, after this will be RS-485 communication will be not work, because of you have to be decide this is my 1 number, this is 2 number, 3rd, 4th, 5, how much VFDs you like to be run by RS-485. You can give the different addresses. After this will all will be different work. So this address I put 2 and click enter, and after this one will be selected. This is end, and go to the exit. Just go out of the parameter section and let's start the program. How we can make ladder logic for the RS-485 program. I will open my WPL software, and here already for single drive have already designed this program. I just only introduce you. This is M1002, for single scan cycle pulse memory we are using, and this is H87. This is we will using for communication RS-485 RTU mode, and second one this D1121 is PLC communication address, and third one is COM2 RS-485 communication, and third one M1143, this is COM2 RS-485 and ASCII mode selection. If I make it this one reset, after this program will be work as a ASCII mode. If you run this program by RTU mode, you have to be make it set this one M1143. And next, this is the timeout selection D1129 for the timeout setting in milliseconds, 100 milliseconds we put, and this one set for this one 16 and 8-bit data and 16-bit data for selection, this one M1161. And next M1012 is also 100 milliseconds clock pulse, and this is set our M1122 for sending request to the slave. And after same this M10 10 12 we make for this pulses for the counter. Because of this RS-485 communication, just have a one single address you can send one time. So we have to use the counter at C0 and values we will put K4. But if we use two drives, we have to be just change this value. We have to be put it here for 7 or 8 to communicate our two VFDs. So in next, this also C0 we make it a reset. And next, this M1000 is the continue on relay, which is as PLC we make the power on, this relay will be continue on. And after this is comparison command, we used C with the C0. When C0 equal with K, after our first mode read command, mode write command, this we are using for the first hour drive. And this is in one VFD, we are just only collecting the data. Yani one is write for control command, reverse and forward, for example, jog, stop, run, any. And next command H2001 we are using for frequency set. And this third one we are using for feedback of the drive. How much data you like to be read. Here just you have to be select K1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much data you like to be read, you can read. But I am just reading only one data. So H2102 is the for frequency feedback. And this D1050 is Modbus communication datas, conversion data. Automatically converts the data in this data register and save into D05. And next this one M1127 is the data receiving. Data receiving when completed, after this relay on and off, just make set and reset. And next, this we designed for this M100 for our first drive to need to run and stop. This we later on discuss about this one. This first I will delete this data and we will just only make it here first our for second drive data. Simply I take this all data and make it copy, maybe this commands I need to be copy. First compiler ladder, and now I can maybe we will try again. Control C and here make it Control V. Yeah, now it's coming. Now see, this is our first drive and this is we will define our second drive. What changes we have to be make? This one for first drive we send this data and here we put the address for my drive K1 and I will change the address it here K2 just only. This K2 second drive only, here also I will change the K2 and this one I will change also address, change that K2 and OK. And next one also same value we will be used because of we are using that Delta brand same models we are using. So same mode write and mode reads command are running in the Delta brand. And this data register also we will be changed. This is our for control command. And so here we will change the, for example, D5 and click enter. And this is D500. This we will be choose for 510. This data register we will change. This data you have to only change. This K1 and this we will put K2. And here we will choose for D15. So, and here we have to be put also one, this is K4, because of our first command is reading in the K1, second is 2, third is 3. But here we have to be next drive, we have to be choose this next data as K5 we will be set here, and here we will be set K6. Okay, so and here next LDM 127 we have to be for this one, and now RSTM 1127. So now almost our program is completed. Here you understand, here is this first drive we are using for control D0, and second drive we are using for D5, and first drive we are using D500 for frequency setting, and second drive we are using 510 frequency setting. And this is the feedback of second drive, and this is the feedback of first drive. And data will be saving in here D15, and here saving this that D505. So just we will compile the program and transfer to the PLC. Maybe if any error or something, we will be later clear. Just nothing, not have any error and not have any warning. See, now we will check our first drive. This is our first drive data. This D0 is our control command. So we will take our camera also near, so we can see the RLO in the camera. This is our first drive, and we decide our first drive is B series. So I will put that at the D0, change present value. If I put here K2 for the start command, you can see this is now start command is now active in first. And now in second drive we also, here is also frequency have 11 only just 11.2. I change this frequency also at the D500. We will change the frequency K1000 at 10 Hertz I will be change, and you can see this is the 10 Hertz now ready. And next our drive we will give the command. It's already have a run command, but we will be remove the command. At the D5 we will be set the K1, after it will be go to stop mode. You can see now it's the go to the stop mode. And frequency setting is the D510 data registers. So here we will be set the, for example, K1000 or K2000 we will put 20 frequency we will be put. And now you can see this is the 20 frequency is ready at the. And as we give the command for this one D5, at the D5 when we give the command K2, it will be goes to start, and click OK, and you can see now the stop indication is finished and one is run condition is ready. So, and this is drive is running. If you like to this one stop, we have to be go at the D0 and when we put the value K1, it will be go to stop. And when this command like to be stop, you have to be go at the D5 and you can set the value K1 and this drive also go to stop. And if you like the second value likes to be changed, you have to be this D510. This you can change the value. For example, 10 hertz we like to be changed. K1000 when I write, here is the 10 hertz ready, right? So hope guys you will be understand about this control, how we can design the RS-485 control with the two VFDs. If not understand anything, you can send me the message in comment section. I will give you feedback as soon as possible. So thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.